Hi everyone. In class this week, I asked you to solve a few proportion problems. In this problem, you were given this information, and if you read this table here, it shows that in 2 days, someone's eating 4,000 calories. And so the question is, in 7 days, how many calories would that person eat? So what's the missing number here? So how many calories for 7 days if 2 days is 4,000 calories? And there were a few different ways of finding that number. Let me show you. I'm going to show you one way, which is the unit rate way. Let me just go ahead and type it. So this way of solving the problem is using unit rate. Another way to think about unit rate is maybe how much for one. So in this case, the question is, if 2 days is 4,000, then the unit rate would be 1 day. And so I believe it was Kashan said that if 2 days is 4,000, then 1 day would be 2,000. So the unit rate here is 2,000 calories per day. So maybe I'll type that here as well. 2,000 calories per day is the unit rate. And then so if 1 day is 2,000, then 7 days would be 7 times 2,000. So 7 groups of 2,000, which is 14,000. And the way that this was done, or the way Kashan did it, is that he took 2,000 for each day and then multiplied by 7 to get 14,000. So that's 14,000 for 7 days. So that's one way to do it. That's the unit rate way to do it. Find the number for 1 and then multiply to get the number for 7 in this case. There was another way to do it. I believe it was Shahida who showed us another way to do it. So let me show you that method as well. Shahida took the 4,000 here and the 7 here and multiplied them together. So I'll do that here on this side. Shahida took 7 times 4,000, and that gave her 28,000. So she took this number here, the 7, times the 4,000. Sometimes we'll call this method cross multiplying, because you might call it cross multiplying because you're going diagonally. So this is the cross multiplying method. So diagonally, 7 times 4,000. This is what Shahida did, and then Shahida took 28,000. 2800. Make it a little bigger. And then she divided by 2. this 2 right here. Sorry about that. Okay. So you should divide it by 2, and it's interesting, it puts the 14,000 there as an answer. I think I'll put it with an equal sign here. I'll put equals 14,000. So 28,000 divided by 2, it looks like a fraction. It is a fraction. A fraction is a division. So 28,000 divided by 2 equals 14,000. So the answer is 14,000. And that's the same number we got above with Kashan's method, right? There's 14,000. So seems like it's right? Kashan's method worked with the unit rate, and then we have this method of cross-multiplying, multiplying diagonally, and then dividing by this number to get that number. But then in class, I think, maybe it was Noemi, I'm not sure, asked, why? Why do you divide by 2? Why does that work? So that's my question for you all. Whoops. I think this was the question. Why do you divide by 2? Like if we go up here to the unit rate method, I think it's clear why we're multiplying by 7. Let's talk through each of these steps. If it's 4,000 calories for 2 days, then 1 day would be 2,000 calories, right? It's half as much, right? Maybe I'll do a little annotation just to make this, clear. I think maybe you're following me, right? But 2 divided by 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Nicer. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4,000 divided by 2 is 2,000. So if 2 days is 4,000, then 1 day is going to be 2,000. But now we really need 7,000. Well, so 1, let's go this direction this time. 1 times 7 is 7. And 2,000 times 7 is 14,000. So that seems pretty clear why we did that. Like, it's important to understand why the math we use works. So it makes sense why we're doing each of these steps. We understand why we're cutting 4,000 in half, and then we understand why we're multiplying it by 7 to get 14,000. But then here, when we look at the cross-multiplying method, it's not clear to me why we're doing this. Why are we multiplying 7 and 4,000? They're not in the same proportion. It's 2 and 4,000 and 7 and 14,000. So we multiply it diagonally, and then we divide by this other number to find this number. Why? So I agree. I think it was Noemi's question. Maybe it was somebody else, but forgive me if that's true. But I want to know as well, why do you divide by 2? Why does this work? And he gave us the right answer, so it works. But why? So that's my question for you.